You can find, I feel like you can learn pretty much anything off of YouTube. But especially most like instruments, there's definitely someone who's put like a how to. And you can get, you know, not great versions of instruments, but you can get instruments really cheaply from like the pawn shop and stuff. Um, I used to help a friend with a side hustle in college where they would go to pawn shops and they would bring me along with them and we'd find good like string instruments. Because they were a brass instrument player. So we would like go together and find good instruments to like resell and pick them up for real cheap. Did you ever get that guitar for your brother? Ooh, good memory. I wound up not because my parents bought him one. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be such a good sister. Like nobody's thought of this gift. Oops. Rip. Pawns are a note from me. Leeches, no thank you. Ooh, I forgot about leeches. We don't really have leeches very much in Arizona, which is where I grew up, so. Ooh. Hard pass on leeches, ticks, anything that sucks blood. Hard pass. Oh, nice. I know. I was kind of like, I was happy because they could afford to get him a nicer one than me, but sad. Because I wanted like the good older sister points. I have never been to a pawn with leeches. They definitely exist. And it is definitely no fun. Oh, fuck. I'm slapping a sticker from Utah at Woodwork Park on my beach cooler, though. Cool. Sorry, I need to like parse that for a second. Hey, I'm looking into upgrading my keyboard, but I don't want to spend time doing everything. Is there a place I can buy pre-looped switches or buy a custom keyboard? Yeah, so I've heard mixed things. Really, your best bet is to find someone like Lightning Keyboards or Alex Odos, or someone like Patty, who is in chat, or Manoli, to do a build for you. That way they can customize it, and all of those people are very reputable and will probably do you really well. So your best bet is to find like a smaller keyboard streamer or another keyboard streamer and have them build it for you. Most people have a commission form. I do not take builds, just like as an aside before you ask. But that is probably your best bet. Now, if you don't want to go that route, KBD Fans does offer pre-assembled boards. I don't think they offer switch lubing services as of right now, but they do have, like, I think pre-lubed switches like Gateron Oil Kings on their list of things you can choose on your pre-assembled board. You can also get pre-lubed switches if you want to go just that route and then find somebody to do the building for you, because lubing surfaces usually cost a little bit more because it is very time consuming to do by hand. There's one store, now I've heard really mixed things about this store. Some people are really happy with their experience. Some people are like, what the fuck is this? But it's called Lubed Switches, and as far as I know, they're the only like person who's taking like really large orders of pre-lubed switches. But again, I've heard really mixed things. I don't know if I personally would necessarily recommend them as a result of that. I've never purchased from them myself, so I can't speak to the quality of their lube job. Really, your best bet would be going, if you want like to do absolutely nothing, have it totally assembled for you, your best bet would be going with a smaller keyboard streamer. Some of them even do it for free. I don't know if they lube your switches for free because that's a massive time commitment, but you could definitely look into it. Straight Chroma, yes, Straight Chroma, another great name. Thank you, Adiana. I think Chroma's here as well. She might have had to go. If you think about it,